Hello again. We're Tessa and John, and welcome to our brand new reality. We just traded in our house keys for a life of full-time RVing, traveling with Toffee the Pug and our two cats, Kabia and Gwen. This family of 5 is finally starting its life on the road. Over 2 days, we drove from DC down to a harvest host in the mountains of North Carolina. Nestled in the shadows of the Great Smoky Mountains, Russian Chapel Hills Winery was our home for the night.
Not great.
The winery closed early and we had the place all to ourselves.
It's just the chains. There's nothing to bark at.
What makes this place so special is that the owners imported and reconstructed a 17th century Russian chapel at the base of the vineyard.
Hello. We're watching RV videos in the RV.
Quietest and best rated RV generator.
Silly when you say it like that.
No, we're finally here. We made it.
Solutions for free and style listeners, Forbes, darting through their YouTube videos.
Day 3, we got back on the 85 and headed south. John's parents lived just outside Atlanta and were kind enough to let us stay while we rested and planned the next leg of our trip.
Where'd my toilet go?
It was nice that we could catch up with family.
Can we set this up? And are there any apparition?
I don't think it's supposed to catch and go.
No.
No.
Absolutely burnt out, I required the nearest Korean spa to plunge into their pools, sweat out my built-up tension, and be scoured clean with a scrub. The week after we arrived was John's birthday, and his family took us out for some tasty Korean barbecue. His sister picked out a great spot that used charcoal instead of propane. The little bit of smoke and char makes all the difference with the flavor.
Not that sure.
I also got him a Proud Pug Pawpaw shirt as a birthday gift so Toffee can always be with him.
Hey, Toffee, what's this?
Aw, our little toad hunter. A few days later was our anniversary, and we decided to take a trip out to the northeast Georgia mountains. We started by checking out Yonah Mountain Winery.
Get back into the car. Get in here. What are you doing out there? Get back in here. We're going for wine. It's so pretty.
They're family and dog friendly, as long as both children and pets are supervised at all times.
I could look at that view all day.
Once we'd sampled a flight of their best wines, we left the quiet, sprawling vineyards behind and headed for Helen, the strange, charming alpine village in the foothills of the Appalachian Mountains. It almost feels like driving onto a movie set with its Bavarian-style architecture. Years ago, when John got leave after boot camp, we came out here for a ruckus Oktoberfest, but we haven't been back since.
We can probably walk through here to Main Street.
Not much has changed, and the shops are just as wonderfully bizarre as we remembered.
Hi. Yeah, air conditioning. Is that good smelling? How about this one?
What do you think?
So many gnomes.
We took a quick walk to see the sights, admiring how committed the town is to the theme, right down to the half-timbered facades. We also spotted a little tourist train looping around the center of town. But our main goal was to find the best spots to fuel up on some bratwurst and sauerkraut.
So what do we have in front of us?
Food.
Food. What type of German food?
Beer cheese, potato salad, sauerkraut, jalapenos, red cabbage, pickled, knockwurst, bratwurst, pretzel, and mustard.
Gimme. Gimme.
It needs to cool down.
Okay. Sorry. Oh, we're gonna poop.
I'm so glad I started recording for this.
Afterwards, we walked off the massive meal and found a quiet little spot at the gazebo to relax, digest, and enjoy the sights of the busy little town from a distance. To shake off any post-lunch sluggishness, I knew I had to try out the Alpine coaster before leaving.
Push all the way forward. Go have fun. Careful with that thing. Don't lose it.
I won't.
All right.
The Georgia Mountain Coaster is the only one of its kind in the entire state.
Whoa, look at that.
Constructed by Weigand, a German manufacturer, it perfectly fits the town's Bavarian theme, as it zips you down the hillside where you control the speed.
Is what they will say. This is so much fun! Oh, end of the track.
We finished the evening with a final glass of wine at a winery I can't remember the name of, while savoring the last bit of mountain air before Toffee completely passed out. Okay, back to RV stuff. We finally reached the point where we had to dump our gray and black tanks. Unleash the stinky slinky. After that slightly traumatizing experience, we decided to make the switch to a compost toilet.
We got our new toilet in.
It's interesting.
Sits kinda high, like a throne.
Oh, what are you making? Something for the whole famty? Does that mean I can sit on that cat shelf?
It was also important for us to give the cats a few more places to perch and watch the world. But the compost toilet wasn't the only new confusing piece of equipment I had to master.
Is that what I drive now? They're so small. It's like the size of a hammer. And now it's a very big.
Our new tote is this cute, zippy Fiat Abarth 500. Only problem is it's manual and I had no idea how to drive stick. Luckily, John was there to teach me and he was so supremely supportive.
You did so good, though. You're doing amazing.
Thank you.
You did a really good job. You're really good at playing it.
Not crying.
Yeah, and you stalled down twice and you didn't cry once.
No.
Great job.
Turns out I'm a bit of a slow learner, so this might take a while. So in the meantime, let's go to Ponce and check out a Miley Cyrus drag brunch. Nothing quite cures anxiety like bottomless mimosas and sequins, right?
It's a hot night, hot spot is a good time. In my red dress, red lips, one track mind. His eyes on me, dirty romance, tattoos, red flags, never stood a chance.
Leaving, we needed a caffeine boost, and we were surprised to find a Tim Hortons.
I'm not in Canada. I'm in Atlanta. There's a Tim Hortons.
A small Canadian win. But check out this guy we saw on the drive back.
Did he hit something in that? I'm gonna pass this.
Yeah, passive.
I don't really want to do bumpy.
Completely oblivious.
He's like wobbling.
Yeah.
I think this was our first time seeing a trailer being pulled by another trailer, and we were flabbergasted at everything they managed to do. And with that, we needed to get back to our own RV and start to prep for our very first trip to an RV park. We took off to Stone Mountain for 2 days, essentially treating it like a controlled
You mind
experiment.
if we go this way?
Gwen and Toffee definitely enjoyed their time out in nature, even if Gwen was stressing the heck out of John the entire time. We figured a 2-day shakedown cruise was required before hitting the road, so we could isolate any major hiccups while we were still close to civilization.
It looks so cool. It just sucks that, like, there's such horrible white supremacist graffiti all over it.
Yes. Where's your face? Where's your face?
The last night we were there, it rained, so we had a cozy evening in and enjoyed the fireworks before calling it a night. Back at the house, we still had a couple unfinished projects.
All right. What are you doing to our Fiat?
I'm taking the front off so that way I can mount a tow bar mount assembly.
Nice. We tried to do this back in Silver Spring, but
We didn't have all the pieces
nope.
or time.
I'm gonna go over this way, start working on another project. Hi. Here's the project. It is for the fridge, something to put underneath it for some storage and for some help with the condensation. What? Oh my god! Holy shit. Right. Ah!
John helped me with some spray painting, and Toffee also helped.
What am I trying to do? Oh, look at you. You're helping.
In order to tow the Fiat behind the RV, we had to install a tow bar mounting plate under the front bumper of the car. It took quite a lot of finessing on John's part to get the bumper back on after installing it, but we're able to now flat tow the Fiat easily behind the RV.
Toby, look, what's over here?
Yeah, you got them towed. No, Toad.
Our final week at the house was upon us, and John wanted to make sure that we had tall enough mounts for a Starlink.
It's very hot.
For those that don't know, Starlink is basically a massive constellation of low-orbit satellites that give you reliable high-speed internet anywhere you see the sky. It's also the only good option. And because John's job is 100% online, that fancy dish isn't a luxury. It's a critical piece of office equipment. And since he got his professional priority settled, I went and got my own critical piece of equipment. A fresh dye job. You can't start a massive road trip without lavender platinum hair, right? Back at the RV, it was finally time to bring in the fridge lift that I had built, since the paint had fully dried. Now it gives us a little extra storage while protecting the floor from moisture and condensation. It was wild that our time here was so quickly coming to a close. 6 weeks went by in a blink of an eye.
Oh, yes. Yes. Why are you so nervous, baby?
That last night, John's family came to say goodbye to Toffee, and I guess us too? It was genuinely emotional saying goodbye. The hardest part of chasing this adventure is already missing the people we're leaving behind. The next morning, we officially hit the road for our harvest host, which was only about an hour away at Cartacay River Brewing Co. The kitties were secured and ready to go. John's parents, the absolute sweetest, actually followed us out there to see us off one last time. We shared final hugs and farewells with them there before they left. And as the evening rolled in and the lights dimmed over the brewery, our first day on the road was officially over. And with that, this episode's a wrap.
Roxy Andrews. Come on, comrade.
See you again next time to see where our journey takes us. Join us again next time to see us traverse 6 states in just 5 short days. How do we do it? I don't remember. Watch. I think you'll see. Pool houses, boofy babies, and a whole lot more.